What's up everyone, KnK here, and this September 2018 news report is brought to you by CreativityByDesignLLC.com. Yep, that is the name of my website, so that is where you can go to see all the cool things we have going on. We have pictures from the last few conventions, such as this past KnK. I have a news blog on there, and I have a forum, so come on, join up, come to the forums, create an account, and let's discuss all kinds of cool stuff. I've got maybe 2 or 3 people that are participating in discussions right now there, which is great, thanks a lot, but we need to have a lot more traffic to make it a lot more fun and engaging. Because I want to make this one of the best forums of all time. Other things for KnK. I put all my footage up online except for one video, what makes an anime villain? Because Konami, fuck Konami, decided to give me a copyright strike for that video for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Footage used in the panel. And this is footage that follows fair use, because it's being used for educational purposes. Therefore, la da da la da da la da da la da. You know the whole drill. But yeah, so I'm fighting a copyright strike on that. Hopefully I win and I can get that video back up. If not, I might be able to host a video on my site for just a short while because it's a 5 gig video, so my site is limited in how much I can hold. So we'll see. I'm hoping that I can get it on there for couple weeks so people have the chance to at least view it. I'll see if I can even make it available for download if I can't get it up on YouTube. KnK this year was a mixed bag. There was a lot of fun involved, like the panels were fun, our panels were fun, people seemed to be loving what they were watching, except for those few people that left during some of the panels, like midway through. I don't know if they were bored, I don't know if they just didn't like the content, or maybe they just found it too amusing and they just didn't want to stick around, but whatever. Yeah, I've been watching you guys leave. Plus, everyone can hear the doors when they open and close from you during my recordings. So, thanks for being a distraction. Anyway, we did put up a review of the convention in the blog. Check that out if you want to see what it's like. As I said, there were a couple things here or there that were frustrating. Like, there was a part of this mat that they use on the floor for lines was crumpled up and possible people could trip over it. So I go and tell one staffer, he says, "Oh, that's not my problem. Go contact line control." That's not how it works. If I tell you, it is your job as a staffer to get it to the right person, not my job as an attendee. So yeah, that is the staff's job to take care of that, not attendees' faults. Next tidbit. Thank you once again to all you Patreon supporters, and I decided to add some new stuff into Patreon. I have added a $2 tier because I'm going to start doing for some longer videos like TV series. I'm going to start doing maybe some little update videos here or there to show my progress in a TV series. And I'm going to post them on for any Patreon supporters that support me for $2 and higher. It's nothing that's going to be important. You're not going to miss out if you don't see it. But I felt like it'd be something to reward people for their support. Just like I said, little fun videos. I might actually do like kind of an outtakes video for Patreon that I have a bunch of footage from that I keep wanting to, that I kept specifically to do an outtakes video. I might make that for Patreons or just a temporary Patreon exclusive before I release it to everyone. Would you guys even like to see some outtakes from my screw-ups when I can't read a name properly or something falls off the ceiling that I have for a little skit? Would you like to see that? I'm probably going to do it regardless, but I thought I'd wonder if you guys would be interested in something like that. Also, for Patreon supporters, you might have noticed, but I put up a video for anyone who supports me on Patreon, so the $1 tier and above, a Simpsons video. I did a Simpsons top 10 best post-classic era modern episodes video that you guys have probably watched or are planning to watch, or maybe you don't like The Simpsons and aren't going to watch it. Certainly fine. Well, I originally recorded the video in front of my green screen. In fact, my green screen's set up over here, which is why all the lighting is coming from right there, because I'm going to be filming some of my Halloween videos after I'm done with this news report. So I'll be switching sides and everything. That's why the lights are over there. It's kind of dark on this side. But anyway, so I filmed the Simpsons review in the green screen, in front of the green screen. Well, there were a couple things I didn't account for. One, the Simpsons book has a lot of green in it. So I didn't account for that. Secondly, for some reason, having an orange lantern, so the orange lantern with the Larfleeze symbol in the middle, for some reason that reflects green even though it's yellow. So there were times when the light was reflecting green, and of course, so because of the green screen, you saw as if I had a hole through my body. So I titled that video When Green Screen Goes Wrong, because I had rendered this Simpsons video to do my quality check of it, and that's when I discovered things went bad with the green screen and decided to refilm the live bits. But I figured, you know what, I had already rendered this video, it's already there. Why not put it out there for Patreon supporters to enjoy? It's just something stupid fun. So if you're a Patreon supporter, check it out. You might find yourself laughing at some of the live bits as I'm opening up the book and there's like nothing there but green screen background and the title, 24 minutes. Not my best hour, but how was I supposed to know it was going to end up like that? Speaking of Halloween month, I am going to be doing Halloween 5. Should be doing Halloween 6, and that I will pretty much be doing, focusing on mostly the producer's cut, but I will talk about the theatrical cut in there. Garl Season 2, as I have finished that series. I have a couple quickie reviews. Obviously, I'll be doing a quickie review of the new Halloween movie when it comes out. I'm planning to do Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan, despite there not being a Friday the 13th this month. I just figured I want to finish up the original Friday the 13th series that Paramount did this year. Since I got 2 of the movies knocked out, might as well just finish up the 3rd one. This way next year with Friday the 13th, I can start with the whole... God. Jason Goes to Hell if I really, really hate myself at that time. Shout Factory had some delays with the Jetman DVD release, so I don't know when I'll be getting my set, so I don't know when I'll be doing my review of their DVD, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through it, because I'm going to be watching all kinds of horror stuff next month. So I won't be speeding through Jetman as much as I want, or would have wanted. Fortunately, since I already reviewed the series earlier this year, it's not that big of a deal. You guys should definitely pick it up. If you want to know about the series, watch that review. I'm expecting their DVD quality to be the same as always, and their subtitle quality I'm expecting is to be pretty much on par with the current releases that we've seen with Time Ranger and Go-Go 5. Hopefully there's no missed time subs. They've been doing pretty good on that since the complaints of Ginga Man. Then again, we complained about Car Ranger, and Ginga Man still happened. But there were a lot of other issues with Ginga Man subs. And on the subject of Jetman, I picked this up to review sometime next year. The original Jetman. The first Gatchaman series. That's going to be a challenge to review, considering this is 105 episodes. Is that ripped? Oh no. It's not ripped, it's just... Anyway. That's going to be challenging with 105 episodes. I mean, I already thought Go Ranger was kind of a challenge at 84 episodes and a movie. It seemed like a lot of you were surprised when I released my review for Go Ranger. I actually was not planning to release Go Ranger this soon. I decided back in July, I saw that Rampage Subs had finally released like episodes 65 to 70. And I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to start watching Go Ranger. I'm going to take my time with the show. They probably won't have the series done probably till November anyway. I don't know how I'm going to like it. Well, why not just take my time with it, try to aim for Christmas and release it as like my Christmas Day review. That should work. That should be good. Christmas Day review gives me about 4 or 5 months to work. Actually, more than 5 months. Yeah, about 5 months to work on it, to watch the series, hopefully enjoy the series, but if not, this one I'm taking my time with it. And then I start to watch the series. I'm like, okay, let's watch 3 episodes. 5 episodes later, then I watched more like the next day, and a few days later I watched another batch, and pretty much kept going. And then in the middle of August, Rampage finished the show. They released they finished the entire series. I said, oh, okay, cool. And then I just kept going and going and going. And suddenly I'm like, well, I've only got 15 episodes left. Might as well finish it now and get the review out. But I didn't want to announce I was going to review the show just because everybody would be, hey, when's Go Ranger going to get done? When's Go Ranger going to get done? When's Go Ranger going to get done? Nothing wrong with you guys asking those questions. It's cool. It's just, I wanted to do something that was going to surprise you, and it seemed like it worked. And I hope it was worth it. I really enjoyed watching Go Ranger, and I'm going to say that's one of the best Sentais out there. I'm not necessarily sure it would make my top 10, but it would definitely make an honorable mention. I so need to figure something else to do with my hair. I need a new hairstyle. Anyway, I also started watching KnK Ranger, so I'm slowly taking my time with that. So when I finish that show, I will review it. I'm not going to plan to finish it probably till at least late November. I'm going to try to get it done before Gao Ranger comes out, though, in December. In fact, that's kind of funny to have KnK Ranger and Gao Ranger's back-to-back reviews, considering that the mechs have a lot in common with Suckitude. But whatever. Also, Advent Nebula picked up another movie for me to eventually review. It's going to go on the pile with Garuda and Calamari Wrestler, called Kaiju Mono. I guess it's from the same dude who did Death Kappa, so yay! It's only 93 minutes at least, so hopefully it won't be that bad. Right? You guys have seen this before, right? It's not that bad, right? It's not as bad as Death Kappa, right? Now I'm worried. Next up, with the website done and launched, I can finally look for some affiliations with websites. I'm hoping to get like Right Stuff on there, so if you want to buy something from Right Stuff, anime-wise, come to my stuff, come to my site, click on the link so that I get credited for it, because you know that you love me and I'm awesome. This way I can get money so I can continue buying things for the channel, as I've done with these right here. Everything that I've pretty much made on the channel has gone back into the channel, be it the Garo Blu-rays, the Sentai DVDs, the Sailor Moon Blu-rays, Gatchaman. They all are getting reviewed because they're spent with money from the channel money. I want to be able to continue doing that. I still want to be able to upgrade my equipment. I still want that $1,000 KnK camcorder, though I think there's a new version out now. Also, Kurulika Kane and I have now been thinking of coming up with a new news program that we're going to call the Toku and Anime News Network. Tan? We're going with Tan? What about if we did a T-A-A-N, still Tan? Okay. Or Toku and Anime News, still Tan. Okay. Tan. We're going to be calling our network Tan. Say, hey, the Tan Network said this. The Tan Network likes this. The Tan Network said that Ultra 7X sucks. Okay, anyway. Speaking of sucks, Kamen Rider Geo and Lupin Ranger lately. Lastly, this is a strange one that was just added today, which is going to get weird for me to even say next year when it comes up. At Denver Comic Con changed their name now to Denver Pop Culture Con, because there was an event that occurred that stated that San Diego Comic-Con does own the rights to the name Comic-Con, because apparently they trademarked it 50 years ago, but decided not to do anything with it until suddenly there's like 10 million conventions using the name Comic-Con because they're stupid idiots. Why wait 50 years? Do it right then and there, you morons. Oh, and in other news this week, Batman has a penis apparently that sold comic books. Woo. And DC apologized for it. Woo. If they really were sorry, they wouldn't have done it in the first place, but they wanted to do it in the first place because it got them headlines, and then they're like, okay, then we'll make the apology afterwards. But first we want everybody to buy these issues, and then we want the headlines, and we'll announce that we're editing it, and then everyone will rush out to buy the rest of the issues. And like I said, it worked. Other things, let's see. I really want to play Spider-Man for PS4 and Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but I've got to wait because Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out next month, and that's the game I'm waiting for the most. Couple other movies I've seen. I saw a movie called Upgrade yesterday, which was really good. I've done, obviously, you saw my quickie reviews these last few weeks, or last week for ones that I was catching up on. Sailor Moon Crystal Season 2's review will probably be out in November. I was trying for September, but I need to get working on Halloween month stuff. Usually at this point I have at least one video for Halloween month done. Life's got in the way this month, so I have not been able to do that. But like I said, Go Ranger was an unplanned release, so I hope you guys enjoyed it and it was worth it. I certainly did. It was certainly worth it to me. Until next time, bye.